Hey guys, you're very welcome to the Weekend Love Messages and Insight. This is going to be 18th, 19th and 20th of January 2019. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. My name is Steph and thanks so much to all my usual returning subscribers and all of the support, guys. 800 subscribers is absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited about doing this reading because my Gypsy Oracle card deck arrived and I'm super stoked about this. So if you're interested in a personal reading with me, guys, do check the description box for information on that. Now I have pre-shuffled the decks and we're just going to see and flow with the energies, what Spirit would like us to know, what they need us to know around love over the coming days. So we have the Lords. So these cards, guys, are they were designed and they don't come with meanings, and this is exactly what I was looking for. Cards that can prompt channeled messages. So here we have somebody that is the keeper of their own world here, the Lord and the Lady of the Manor. Whether you're masculine or feminine, this is you in all of your glory, in all of your pride, showing what you have and what you have to offer. And also this is a connection with horses, so there could be strong links to a horse and a male figure in your life here. But overall I feel like something here because I'm feeling like the horse is kind of going to headbutt him. Headbutt him, ass-butt him or something, but it's like it'll prod along. So if you're being prodded along here by spirit, you could have an animal spirit guide around you that is a horse at this time, or if you have strong connections with the animal world, this is a prodding you along here and saying that you are the Lord or the Lady within your own life, within your own environment, and step up and take ownership and pride in the things that you have in the here and now, no matter how little or how small. Misfortune. Guys, straight away I'm just feeling, because it is fire and there's something, as I said, there's something here that seems that there's been a blind eye put to it, or notice hasn't been taken. Something important that needs to be taken care of. You may be turning your back on this, and you need to turn around and face what you need to take care of, because I do feel like if there is any kind of hazards in the home, or in your vehicle or something like that, just be very careful over the coming days of any accidents. Be extra careful if you're lighting candles or incense, or if there is some electrical work or some work needs to be done. Make sure that you're paying close attention to that here, because there seems to be like, and then I feel like there is a need to be rescued here. Maybe you do feel like that you're ready to step out into the world to show what you have, and spirit is prodding you along. But you might fear, you might be looking for somebody to just come and save you out of any, because it's like twofold, guys. It's like knowing who you are and being proud of who you are, but the insecurity of any loss here is something that you need to face up to. That loss is not a punishment. Loss is a way of life. It's a part of our life, and we do not need to fear loss, because anything that is truly ours will remain ours. So just be careful, guys, around the home, around your vehicle, anything like that. I don't want to scare anybody. And room. Yes, guys, so be careful of fire energy. There might be like some natural disaster or something here that could come in and affect. This room here seems to be somewhere where like you can have solitude or time alone, and there could be something in this room that isn't safe. So check your electrics around your lighting, lamps and things like that, guys. A letter and wife. Maybe somebody has wrote you a letter and they placed it in a room, and this is the room where I feel that you could have a lot of solitude, a lot of time on your own. You may have raised a family, and this room is full of love and joy. But there is some communication coming in as well. This is like, I'm just going to pull a few and see. And we have old woman. Somebody may have lost somebody in a fire, and I send my condolences to you if this relates to you. And this room is very, very significant, and there is some letter or documentation contained, and I'm seeing the lamps, guys. There's something around lamps as well. Your lamps might be flickering on and off, and if they are doing that, that could be a sign to check your electrics. Your grandmother or your mother, if she has passed, Could be her coming through here to tell you that when you sit in that chair, that she owned it, or I feel like it's a generational thing where there's a significant piece of furniture like a chair that has had many generations here, has grown up around this home, and you may have inherited some land or property, and there might have been some destruction around it, and now you're trying to find ways to rebuild. And the letter coming in, the communication with the old woman, I feel like that there is guidance, either physically through communications, email, text messages, or it's channeled messages from your passed on loved ones here. Reunion is at the bottom of the deck, guys. Yes, so there could be an invitation here, and congratulations if you're getting married, if you are becoming a wife or a husband. Faithfulness, and this is definitely your animal spirit guides. There's a horse or a dog, a family pet here that you're feeling the energy of, and there might be there may be some reunions, and you're inviting somebody to your home to show you what you have and who you are now. Maybe there's been a time gap between when you've last seen each other. But I keep coming back to this card, and it's something in the room. It's something significant in the room. Maybe you can feel your grandmother in that room, and that's why you like to spend time with your children there. If she's not with you in the physical, she's with you in the spiritual for sure. And look what's after happening now, guys. I'm after changing these around, and spirit will always guide. So there is a sense of you may fear loss of inheritance or loss or some sort of misfortune around your home that's connected to your mother. Also here. But be mindful of any documentations, any communications. This could be somebody. This is significant information coming through. There could be a whole family reunion taking place also. And you might be meeting somebody that was a faithful friend here that you've connected with in the past, either this lifetime or another lifetime. And maybe now you're the grandmother and you're watching your daughter with her daughter, and this is bringing in very special memories and very, very much bonding time. I feel like when you sit in a certain place or a certain chair, that's when you're receiving these messages. Your dreams. So this card tells you to pay close attention to your dreams, that they are sending you, your angels and guides are communicating to you. And I think I mentioned it in the daily on Thursday that I've been having very, very vivid dreams, and they're not really making sense to me in terms of what the underlining meaning or message for me is. And it was, one of the dreams was quite disturbing, to be quite honest, and it involved my ex-partner. But it's saying, write down what you remember of your dreams, because it may not make sense now, but there could be information or some sort of communication coming in that makes this dream, this vision. And if you look back and if you are keeping a dream journal, there may be some information contained within a dream that you've had previously. Like they're saying, like January 2018, so this time last year, maybe there was a loss this time last year, and this has brought great sadness, and you may have even lost your home due to this loss. And I send my deepest condolences and send so much love, energy to you to allow you to heal from this energy, from this loss. Ideas and inspiration. So I'm just going to get the book, guys, and I'm going to there are two messages here. So the dreams one, pay attention to your dreams right now and keep a dream journal. And the ideas and insights, ideas and inspiration, sorry. Pay attention to new thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are seeds of magnificent co-creations with God. So this is what I feel when you go into a certain space, when you go into a certain room, a certain chair, sit at a certain table. And I do this myself, obviously. I have my little setup to do the readings and things like that. And here is where you can channel the messages from. But I feel like whatever, if this is, it's such a destructive looking card that it could be like the Tower energy, unexpected events here, unexpected communication, unexpected reunions, but it's or something that you, because look what I've noticed, the Lord has his back turned to the misfortune, and the old woman has her back turned to the misfortune. Now, the old woman doesn't mean, oh, you're an old woman. It could mean that you have a lot of knowledge from past lifetimes, and that you're an old wise soul regardless of your age here. And it's time now for you to not look at a lack mindset, or like shit happens and people lose stuff through natural disasters and fires, and I definitely know that it's very, very traumatic to go through something like that. But these two people seem to have their backs turned to this misfortune. So I feel you're now cutting your losses, you're stepping into your power, and you're realizing that the generational knowledge, that the wisdom, that your family and ancestors and within your soul is now shining for you to see that you do have the answers within you. Whatever you lack, whatever you fear losing, when we come to the realization that nothing is ever truly lost, that it's either going to be repaired or replaced by something better from your divine angels and your divine spiritual team. So go into that quiet space, allow yourself to relax, allow yourself to share your love and energy with the young people around you. And definitely there is opportunities for connections and reunions, and this could be friends or an old lover, a past life lover coming into play here. Harmony. So this is telling you that there is a great opportunity for harmony. I just want to fix the camera, guys. Conflict is resolved in a situation that was troubling you. Know that you deserve this peace and happiness and accept it gracefully. Beloved child of God, you are a peace lover of heart. This card comes to you as a sign of new harmony that dawns upon you. Let go of viewing the situation as troubled. The both people turning their backs to this energy, to the troubling energy, definitely. Let go of viewing the situation as troubled and see yourself and others through the eyes of your guardian angels. In this way, you look past the surface and see the beauty and light that eternally shines within everyone. By shifting your viewpoint to the angelic perspective, you become an earth angel. Holding an elevated viewpoint sparks miraculous healing in all of your relationships. Conflict drops away, revealing the clean and new truth about everyone and everything. Yes, I feel reconnections in family and love and in marriage, guys, across the board here. Remember also that any thoughts and ideas and inspirations, keep a journal, and your dream journal also is very, very important at this time. And you may also want to create a space, a nice tranquil space where, because in this picture there are two people, a mother and a child. There is a grandmother or an older woman in this image, but in this image it's empty. And I feel like that's where the space is needed for you to create, so you can have your own energy field, where you can have your own little tranquil space, somewhere you go where you can pull your angel cards, pull your tarot cards, connect with your guides, connect with the universal energies, and all this will help you and if you're evolving into a role of a wife, and maybe you're pregnant, or you already have children, or you're starting children, this is enjoying the stages of your life and where you are at now. So knowing, don't fear that one day we'll be old, grey and wrinkled. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we might get that far. None of us is guaranteed tomorrow. We don't know. That's the one thing we don't know about. We have to live our lives in the present moment, and this is something that has brought me great peace and harmony in my life by learning to live in the present moment, not allowing the past to haunt you or to hurt you in this here and now, and to know. And I just looked directly at the window. So maybe you want to like face your chair towards the window to where the light comes in. And I feel like it's just all about the stages. There's a single person here, then we go into a wife when we connect, when we have children, and then as we mature, our children grow up, we evolve and grow as each chapter of our life, new beginnings, and always come with endings. So with every new chapter there is blessings and appreciation and gratitude, and even connections and reunions can bring a lot of joy and happiness, and allow you to see that the Gareth Brooks song, Unanswered Prayers, is coming to mind, guys. So that's about a man who really loved a woman in his younger years, and he thought that that's what would be his wife, that would be the person he spent his life with, how he prayed and hoped for this to happen. And then years later he meets this person and he's with his wife, and he's thanking God that those prayers, not because the person is any better or worse than his wife, but because he's so blessed by the union and the connection that he has now. So what you want and what you need, the universe will always bring you what is for your highest good. So don't pigeonhole anybody into that's my wife, that's my husband, that's my lifelong partner, this, and this. Allow the energies to be fluid in relationships, and when they come and when they go, allow that energy to take place, because as I said, anything that leaves our life is either left for a small while so it can be healed and reunited, or it's left because it's going to be replaced by something that's more in alignment with your highest good here. So I'm very interested to see how this resonates with you, and definitely I felt my own grandmother around me. I felt her around me yesterday, and I just said thanks, Nana, because she said something very sweet to me, that I look really beautiful, and it was so, and I just said thanks, Nana. And when you hear things like that, and that was my first time, like I've said thank you to like my passed on loved ones and stuff like that, but when you really acknowledge that you feel your mother's presence or your grandmother's presence or your grandfather, your father, whatever those energies are, just say, I acknowledge your presence, I feel your energy, and I know that you are with me. And this then will allow that energy to flow, and you can connect deeper, if that's what you want in developing any mediumship or psychic abilities. It's get out of your own way. Don't label yourself. Don't tell yourself, I'm not this or I'm not that. Like last week, I channeled a man and his wife came on in the Virgo reading, a message from heaven, and oh my God, was I so humbled and honored that that man came true, and that message found his wife, and it was just so humbling. And I don't call myself a medium or a psychic. I just know that I've been guided to do this, and messages are coming directly from channeled through my spiritual team, from your loved ones, from your guides to my guides, the angels, ascended masters, the archangels. I invoke all of those energies from the highest vibration of divine love and light. And I just feel like normally, sometimes I can start sweating when I'm channeling and I'm talking 90 miles an hour, but I feel like this is it's just an overall message that we all grow old if we're lucky. If we're lucky, we'll get to old age. We'll get to watch our kids have grandkids. And if you already have grandkids, know that that is a blessing, because so many people don't make it that far, and don't make it as far as we have made it today in the here and now. So, and anybody that comes back around into your life with this lunar eclipse energy in Leo, don't automatically jump to judgments. Don't automatically be defensive. Allow honest, direct, open communication to occur. No false pretenses. No false pretenses. Be your authentic self here, and allow your authentic self to shine. And that's when you align with these people, and with anybody that comes back from the past. Some people we need to take a wide berth from and keep a very far distance away. Your spirit guides and your own energy will tell you those people. But other people are coming back into your life from this lifetime or past lifetime, it's because there was something unfinished, something that the universe would like this connection to come about for a certain reason. Now, since the end of December going into January, 3 people from my past have popped up. One person that I dated years and years ago, 11 years ago, it was very, very casual, and popped up on a social site. He was texting me, and I got a vision of him holding his hand on his right lower back, and in that instance he has texted me and said that he had a lot of pain in his back, and I text back and I said, is it in your lower right back? And he couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe it. So trust in the visions that you're having. Trust in those knowingness, because I can tell you the amount of times that people have said, you have to be psychic, you have to be psychic. It's just a sense of knowing. It's just a gut feeling, and all of that energy, the mediumship, the the visions, the dreams, the ideas, the inspiration, and the peace and harmony that you can feel in your life by exercising gratitude, appreciating for everything that you have, and knowing that you are where you are meant to be, regardless of how good, bad, or ugly your situation is at the moment. Allow yourself to be true to yourself, to be the light, to direct you out of any challenges that you may be facing, because life will always throw challenges our way, but it's about our perspective, it's about our mindset, it's about how we stand strong and know that that we have never been beat down, that we are warriors, we are spiritual warriors, and we are here to learn these lessons, and we are here to grow and evolve to become that old wise woman, that old wise man, and understanding that all of the small petty things never really mattered anyway. And I'm hearing the name Angela. So this could be a significant female figure for someone, guys. And whatever, like I heard, whatever destruction, it's not easy, but just know that there is a reason and for everything in life. And guys, I was so excited about this reading, and this is because, like, I was really excited about getting these cards, and I knew that, like, the messages and the channel and what comes through, hopefully this makes sense to somebody, because I feel like I'm, like, even on my knees, I'm cold. So you might feel somebody like touching your knees or your hand. This is very much validation. That spirit is with you, that your passed on loved ones, and this reunion here, I feel it is significant. I feel it's like you in all your glory, in all your beauty, and now you're shining like the star that you should be, because you're coming from your authentic place. You're putting your best foot forward. I feel like very attractive, very abundant, and you're being recognized and noticed for this energy, and that's why people may be popping up from the past, because when you're being your best person, people realize that they underestimated your value and worth in the future, in the past, that they took you for granted, that you were a beautiful, valued man or woman, a loyal partner, faithful partner, but they may have taken that for granted in the past. So guys, I paused the video because I was prompted to go and get my other angel cards. I didn't realize we're 40 minutes in. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Yes, like I said, you're being you, and people are now seeing your value and worth. And as you honor what's in your heart and you're being true to yourself, this is what's going to enlighten you, because I see there are two men and two women here, and I feel like they both have grown, either definitely in age, but they have grown wiser and matured, and communication here is coming back and forth from this person. They may definitely consider you as wife material or want you to be their wife. So congratulations if this or there could be an invitation to a marriage or some sort of a celebration. So guys, I'm going to shut up now. I just, like, I don't really know. I'll allow these messages to settle and see where the energies have gone, and I'm definitely Very interested to see how it plays out over the weekend. And do let me know, guys, in the comments or through my email, if this resonates or in what way this fits your scenario, your situation, because we can always take something from a reading, even if it isn't our specific situation. There's always messages, and even with me, when I watch readings, they may not resonate in my situation, but I can learn from what other people are experiencing, what other people have gone through. And this is the the um the wisdom that comes, the more you grow and learn, because wisdom doesn't necessarily represent age now, does it? Because some people can be in their 40s and 50s and still act like 13-year-olds. So it's about aligning yourself with that energy where you do want to grow and evolve on a spiritual level, on a personal level, and emotional level. So guys, like I said, I'm going to just shut up, otherwise it's going to keep coming. And I hope that the volume is loud enough for you, because I just feel so like breathing, and this is a very, very powerful weekend, guys, for channeling messages, for connecting with spirit and your loved ones, and acknowledging their presence when you do feel them, in that special chair, in that special room, in that special place. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, guys, and I am going to do end of January readings for each sign, and they should be up by Monday or Tuesday. So make sure you keep an eye out for them. Take care.